What's up everyone, and thank you for stopping by the channel. Today's project is this Honda lawnmower, and the problem is that it's fresh out of storage for its first spring mow, and it simply will not start. Let's take a good look at it, find out what's wrong with it, and hopefully we can fix it. In this video, we try and repair this mower. However, it may not be the exact repair you need to make to yours. We'll explore other options later in the video. Now, this mower was ran out of gas last winter, which was only about 5 months ago, but that's still enough time to develop a problem. Of course, the most likely culprit is the carburetor, but it's not the only possibility. Now, most lawnmower engines require some sort of carburetor priming or choking to get them to start. So that could be our problem with this engine too. This particular engine doesn't use an auto choke system, but relies on a manual choke worked by the throttle lever. Another reason why your mower might not start is old gas in the tank, and even though a mower is ran out of gas, there might still be enough residual in the carburetor. It's enough that even with fresh gas in the tank, it'll keep it from actually starting. Let's take a look at the throttle lever first. Now, the first position is off, which is all the way back towards the handle. The next position is slow, which will put a light load on the governor spring. The position after that is full speed, which will of course put a much higher load against the governor spring and increase the engine's RPM. And of course, the position we're interested in is the last one, which is the choke. This will move the choke arm on the carburetor. That was kind of tough to see, so let's move the throttle back and watch that again. Watch the metal tab right above the spring. This will move all the way up to ensure that the choke is working. So in this case, it's working just like it's supposed to, but why is this a possible problem? Well, sometimes people will fold the handles down for storage, and that will sometimes pull on the throttle cable's anchor, and it makes the choke not work like it's supposed to. The next thing we want to look at is if there's any spark. Now, you could remove the spark plug and test it by grounding it to the engine and pulling the rope, but I'm going to use a spark checker instead. You simply install it in line with the spark plug and pull on the rope and watch for an orange glow in the middle of the tester. And according to the tester, we do have spark, so the next thing I want to do is flush the fuel in the carburetor bowl before we actually take the carburetor off the engine. Luckily for us, this carburetor has a drain bolt on the bowl, and with the fuel valve in the off position, we're going to remove the bolt. And after removing the bolt, we'll then turn the valve to the on position and let the gas flow out of the drain hole for just a few seconds. The amount of time it drains is up to you, and you can do it as many times as you need to. And after a few seconds, turn the fuel valve off and then replace the bolt. And then we'll turn the valve to the on position again, and we'll try starting it. If you don't have a drain bolt on your bowl or a fuel shutoff valve, you can still use some locking pliers on the fuel line to stop the fuel from draining from the tank. After that, you can just remove the bolt at the bottom of the bowl and flush it that way. Now that has got to be the worst sounding Honda lawnmower engine I've ever heard. This engine has been damaged for years, and I'm just waiting for it to blow up so I can replace it, but it keeps working year after year. Luckily for us, it looks like some old stale fuel was still left in the bowl, and that's why it wasn't starting. So after a quick flush, it's starting like it's supposed to now, and if it didn't start, then we would have to remove the carburetor and service it. So my question is, do you think every carburetor should have one of these drain bolts on the bowl, or is it totally unnecessary? I know how I feel about it, but I'm more curious about your answer. Thank you for watching. I really appreciate your time. Please feel free to ask any questions, and I hope to see you in my next video.